Alright, sweet. So we're going to be opening 2 boxes of Masters 25th here. Check for duplicates and all that kind of stuff. And basically just have fun opening boxes. So we got, I'm here, Max is there with the camera. He'll be opening the second box. Alright, which one do you want? You want this one or that?
I want this one.
Alright, so this one. Yeah, they did the square packaging this time, which is a little strange.
Yeah, Eternal wasn't like that, was it?
Nah, this new fluff. They do this for like Conspiracy and Unstable and stuff. This is the first time they've done it for a Master set. So yeah, this tab is much longer than it usually is. Sit down and kind of get closer if you want. These packs look nice. I like the way the Jace looks. Any pack that has Jace on it.
Except gay Jace.
Alright, let's see. So, commons, there's good commons. Like White Mind Line's great. Arcane Denial's great. Totally lost. Arbor Elf. Nihil Spellbound. Core Firewalker. Boros Charm.
Off rip.
That's already just like wild. Like the commons, uncommons in this set are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll start separating stuff. Commons, uncommons, rares, foils. So yeah, the rares are where we should be seeing the duplicates. So I'll keep that all separate. Ooh, Brainstorm. We'll start going through these a lot faster as we start to get an idea. Ooh, Eidolon.
Ooh.
It's a good card. So that's a foil Disenchant. Yeah, that's too. I think they just printed Disenchant and Iconic, didn't they?
They did.
This foil's way nicer though.
It's new art.
Yeah, that art's nice. The set symbols look great. Alright, let's see. We can skip past both these commons. Uncommons. Red Elemental Blast.
Decree.
Just ooh, foil Blood Moon.
Holy
That's
shit.
beautiful.
Picked the wrong box.
Well, ideally, if they're duplicates, you'll just get your own foil Blood Moon.
There you go.
There you go. Wow, that is a beautiful foil Blood Moon. Ooh, Counterspell. Another Arbor Elf. Is that common? Yeah. I do kind of agree with people who say the set symbol is hard to tell what rarity it is.
Yeah, I
like some of the commons look like uncommons. It's not that big of a deal. I think the set symbol is pretty nice in general, but it's worth noting.
I feel it's a little small.
Another Counterspell. Yeah, it's very like cramped. Ooh, what's that? Fallen Empires? Cloud Blazer? Living Wish? Goblin Wargrounds. Alright, so right now we're pretty much just looking at the Blood Moon as far as good stuff goes. How are we doing on staying in frame with the camera?
Good.
Alright, cool.
It's hard to tell foils though with natural lighting coming in though.
Courser, that's not a terrible card, but it's not too exciting either.
So what foils are we looking for? What are the first printing of some of these foils?
Let's see. Ooh, disfigures in this set. First printing foils, this is Arcane Denial's first printing in foil, so that's a big deal. And then, I don't even know, like Magus of the Wheel and Prosh, any of the commander cards. This is their first printing in foil. Relentless Rats. Asada Hedron Grinder is downshifted to uncommon. Ooh, Utopia Sprawl, that's a good one. Pact Negation, yeah, it's another real good one. Commons and uncommons are ridiculously good, like Street Raid,
Hello.
Ash Barons, Flooded Grove. Ooh, Borrowing 100,000 Arrows. This is this card's first foil.
Yeah.
First time, I think first time in Black
Actually,
Border
that
as
looks
well.
really good on
Yeah,
camera.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I love Portal 3 Kingdoms. Squadron Hawk. Another Borrowing 1,000 Arrows. Invigorate, that's a good one. Yeah, Complex, that's not good. Supernatural Stamina, going right back to Amonkhet. That actually seems like a powerful card in draft, especially if you open the Phyrexian Obliterator. Into this Phyrexian Obliterator, Supernatural Stamina is back. Arcane Denial. Dark Ritual. It's Regrowth. Oh, the commons are so good. Mystic Snake. Oh, Mystic Snake's a rare. Looks like I put an uncommon. Ooh, another foil rare. Adami's Call. This isn't the first foil printing of this card, though, right?
No, it's not.
Let's see. I apparently put an uncommon in this pile. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. 2 foil rares in a box. That's pretty solid.
I'll take it.
Probably do some damage on these cards. Top right there.
Oh wow.
That's
Can't believe they
what Racing
reprinted
Seed.
Giant Growth again.
Yeah. Is this uncommon? Yeah, we're on uncommon.
27th time.
Pyroclasm with the Ice Age symbol. Sundering Titan. It's decent. It's fun in Cube. I don't know if it's that great in Constructed. Or is it banned in Commander? I think it's banned in Commander.
Probably.
Cultivate, that's a good one. Mishra's Factory, ooh, the Antiquity symbol. Blatant Bolt, that's
Lightning
nice. Ooh, there's the Tree of Redemption that everyone's talking about.
Oh wow.
I kind of like that card, even though it's not a good open at Mythic. Takes me back to playing Innistrad. That card was really sweet. I mean, obviously it wasn't good ever, but it was sweet.
A 0-13 is hard to get through.
And it could bring you back up to 13 life. It's so cool. Swords of Clashes. Flash. Foil Cultivate, that's a good one.
Come on, Jace.
How many mythics have we opened so far? Was
Just
the tree
one.
the first
Just
one?
tree was the
Wow.
one.
All right, so we're pretty hot for mythics. Ooh, Curiosity's in the set. Ooh, regular Eldrami's Call. All right. That's this pile. Luminarch Mantle. Go back to Eldritch Moon. Yeah, original Innistrad was when I first played Magic. Well, I started on 12 and then played in Innistrad, so I got a soft spot for Tree of Perdition. Because when I was a kid looking at the Innistrad spoilers, I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. It's no 0-13, how do you kill that?
You just don't worry about it most of the time, but
Yeah, but, you know, I was amazed.
yeah. Pacifism.
Cards from Mirage? Huh.
Oh wow, I didn't know this was
Yeah,
original
no, it was that
printing.
old. This figure, Colossal Dreadmaw. Are we on uncommons? I don't on uncommons. Rancor, it's a good card. Triskaidekaphobia. Ooh, foil Curse Catcher. That's a really good foil.
There you go.
That's like, yeah, like $15 foil, something like that.
This card's really bad.
Triskaidekaphobia. Like, you don't even get the, like, look, I have the tree Triskaidekaphobia box, but it's not even the tree Triskaidekaphobia combo that wins you the game. This is the one that loses you the game. If you use that tree with that Triskaidekaphobia, you're gonna lose. So what's the point? Oh, blue elemental blast, sweet. We got both elemental blast. Ooh, Pernicious Deed, that's sweet for commander. Foil core,
wow.
Firewalker, that's sweet as well. How many packs? Ooh, Stang token. This first time that token's ever gotten printed. Haven't seen a Stang yet, though, to go with it.
What makes that token?
Stang himself, he was one of the legends from Legends.
Oh wow.
They downshifted him to uncommon, so now you could play him in a Pauper Commander. Murder. Alright, Watch Wolf. Utopia Sprawl, another one. Chroma's Vengeance, not that exciting. Alright, so that rares. Foils. Still pretty live for Mythics.
Come on, Jace.
Barn, 1,000 arrows. Another Street Wraith, that's nice. Biden, but what do you call it? It's like a trident, but not. It's only two.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
trident.
it's a Biden. I never noticed that.
Yeah,
Noted.
I never really cared about that card.
No.
Don't care about it now either.
Still don't. Learn the assembly worker.
Hedron Grinder, Ordeal. I didn't even know this card was in the set. But there you have it. Only 3 packs left and we have 1 mythic. Wrappers out of the way. Cloud Shift. Spellbound, another counter spell. Metal Sentinel. That was our first Nettle Sentinel.
Metal Sentinel isn't that? Yeah, it is a common.
Ooh, Fetid Heat.
That's what you want.
Yeah, those were like $30 before the reprint. Foil Cloud Blazer. I've opened a lot of Kaladesh in my day, so it's taking me right back there. Ooh, Diabolic Edict. That might be the first one of those as well. Another Nettle Sentinel. Another counter spell. That's a lot of counter spells. I'm happy about that. Twist Damage, Quicksand, Will-O-Wisp, Ball Lightning.
Is that a mythic?
I hope
not-
that's
okay,
rare.
thank
Ooh,
God.
Foil Arcane and I was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
I think Jake or Bob wants one of these, so I'll put that aside. Because yeah, it's first time foil and very popular commander card. Alright, so we have one pack left to open, 2 mythics in. Is it gonna happen? I'm doubtful. Red Elemental Blast, Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Alright. Let's see. So this is a token. This is our uncommon, our treasure keeper. Here's our foil. Not very good. And here's our rare. Oop, Phyrexian Obliterator.
okay.
So it was the mythic.
It was a mythic.
Alright, so 2 mythic box. Kind of unexciting. One of them's a tree for edition 2. But some decent rares. A foil Blood Moon. Pact Negation. Not horrible, but also not exciting. So we can keep this going and we'll get the second box. So I'll take over the camera here and get my junk out of the way. There's the knife. Oh yeah, you're right.
That's fine. Yours is much nicer. Mine has meat all over it.
Let's get these foils out of the way.
I forgot that the Master Series have tokens.
Yeah.
I want a Wormcoil token.
Nope, there's no Wurmcoil tokens in this, right? They only do tokens for the cards that are in the set.
Yeah.
Has Wurmcoil been in a Master set yet?
No. Commander. Hasn't been in a Master
Oh yeah, Commander 2015, right?
Yeah. That's the version I had.
Sweet. Second box action going. So let's see what our first rare was the Reform. So we're looking for one of these 3 to be like Reform, Eidolon, and Decree of Justice, is that right? I think I might have scrambled the order somewhere. Ooh, there's Stang. Swiftfoot Boots. Oh, I didn't even see a single Swiftfoot. Ratcatcher, so we're already different.
Ratcatcher uncaged. So I feel like it was just a rumor. Just dark red.
Oh, there's the Reform. Alright.
Reform.
Foil Horseshoe Crab. It's a commander card. Ooh, the Saga symbol looks real nice too.
I love those Urza sets.
They didn't reprint too much out of them. I would have liked to see like Back to Basics or something.
Those rats.
Ravenous
the
Chupacabra. Mystic Snake. Okay, maybe it's not all in order, but maybe it's a lot of the same cards.
Lightning.
Living Wish. Okay, that's another duplicate. Foil Manowar. That's a pretty one. It's good for Cube. Played that in my latest Legacy Cube deck. That Mood Faith art is gorgeous.
It is. It really is. I don't even. Oh, Ancient
Ancient Stern,
Sterns.
nice.
That's one common.
Umrak Ascension. Alright, so we're back out of duplicate territory.
I do like the symbols and the text.
Yeah.
It's really sick. Another Ancient Sterns. Lightning Bolt. There we
Ooh,
go.
Ensnaring Bridge.
Ensnaring Bridge.
Sick.
What you got? I believe anticlimactic on foils so far.
No big foils, but that's a big hit right there. How do you feel about the new Ensnaring Bridge art?
It's different.
Yeah,
I don't think it's very
quite
good.
different.
but-
I'm not a big fan, but I like the way the set symbol looks. I don't like many of the Ensnaring Bridge arts that exist. Like the Masterpiece one, I'm not high on, and then the original one, I'm not that big with either. Electronic Resonator, that's playable.
Rhino Elemental.
Got the Time Spiral symbol, that looks really nice. Sundering Titans in there, like a ritual.
Sundering Titan foil would be okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, that renewed faith art is sick.
King and Nile. Look at the Prairie, alright. It's not one of the better filter lands, but still filter land.
That's
Yeah, unkept foils. Oh, that's played Living In, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually people skip past like the commons and uncommons in these openings, but like how can you in this set? Like the commons and uncommons are one of the most exciting parts.
Phyrexian Ghoul.
Let's see, so we haven't seen an Azusa or a Jace yet. We've only seen the Sundering Titan.
Okay. Lost the Taking. So yeah, it is really exciting, the commons and uncommons that they've moved and upgraded. Brobby.
Coalition Relic, that's sweet. I love the new Coalition Relic art. That's just beautiful. Looks so good. Ooh. Not bad.
That's a pretty cool spirit art.
That's the spirit that like Forbidden Orchard uses too, that non-flying colorless spirit. It's a pretty useful token. Protean Hulk, alright. That's pretty
Too
nice.
bad he's banned and everything.
He's unbanned in Commander.
Really?
Yeah, they unbanned him in the last time they made changes. They banned Leovold and unbanned Protean Hulk. So he's very playable again.
Turn 0 win. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Elvish Piper. That's the same art, isn't it?
Foil Ravenous Chupacabra. That'd be good if it's a Rivals of Ixalan box.
Why is Elvish Piper so unplayable? Just its high mana curve?
Probably. Seems good in, like, extremely good in draft. Like, I would first pick that.
Absolutely. Brainstorm, first one I've seen. Oh, got a ball lightning.
Foil Chroma's Vengeance, foil rare, I don't know.
First foil rare, and a lot of the rares actually are pretty similar. I'd say
Yeah,
at
I'd
least
say
like
like-
30%.
Yeah, I'd say they're like 30% duplicates, which isn't like concerning, but it is like a little noteworthy. Yeah, Chroma.
First mythic.
I really like the
No,
Chroma
second
in this set. They got both Chroma's Vengeance. There's a lot of Chroma.
And they're all from the same, well, no, they're from different blocks. What card has morph in this?
Oh, a bunch of them.
Really?
Yeah, they put a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
there
morph
we
card
go.
in, which is really fun. I
think
love
this is
morphs.
good. A 1/1 with Death Touch for 1.
Yeah, that sounds good. Morph is one of my favorite mechanics. It's confusing to read, but really fun to play with. Regular is a Chroma Vengeance.
You had that too with.
I did have a regular Chroma Vengeance. Did I have two of them?
I think you had a 4/1 too, didn't you?
Oh, I did have two foil rares. I forget
Yeah.
what they were.
Oh, it wasn't a Chromas though.
I'm trying to go through my stuff right now and look, but it's hard to hold. Alright, I'll just get back out filming. The Dramu's card. Alright, there's another duplicate. Not a bad one to have a duplicate of either. Oh, yeah, that was my other foil rare as well. I had the foil Blood Moon,
yeah.
the foil Dramu's call.
So if the statistics go, there should be no more mythics. I mean, I don't know how they do it. It's
It should be 3 mythics in a box. I had a below average box in terms of mythics. Rest in peace. Solid card.
Lacerator.
These dropped hard. They were like $12, now they're like $4, which is insane. Like that's
No, it's a really
yeah,
good
it's
card.
really
It wins
good.
games.
Yeah,
like,
it's just a sideboard staple.
yeah.
You know, and
I
some
bet people
other
concede to
things.
turn 2 Rest in Peace online. In like constructed tournaments, and they're just like, I'll concede. Let's see.
getting towards the bottom. Looks like there's 5 packs left.
Yeah. Looking like a 5.
We're still alive for one more mythic.
And Snaring Bridge and a Chroma.
Street Ray.
There we go.
Street Ray.
So good. Thalia.
Thalia, that's a good rare. I like the way that Dark Ascension sets in what looks on Thalia. Very nice.
There's another morph. The Dominaria spoilers are bringing back kicker costs.
Yeah, that's nice. Kicking the fun mechanic.
Especially in Commander, I feel in competitive, like Modern or Legacy, it's pretty meh. Simeon.
Spirit Guy, that's your first one. Oh, no.
Bident. Prophetic. Down to the nitty gritty here.
Yeah, we haven't seen a concerning amount of duplicates, I'd say. Definitely not on par with what other people had reported. Ooh, Port, nice. Real solid there. That's a good box.
For sure. I mean, it's a good set.
Yeah, it's a good set.
For sure, Ports. I'm glad that that's going to come down in price now. I was thinking about making Legacy Death and Taxes.
Death and Taxes is just basically a budget deck now with Legacy standards. You know, like Port was the expensive card. The camera's losing its focus here. But that's alright, you can keep going. Conflux. It's not like the camera's missing much with that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, foil
Lightning, yeah, that's good. Lightning's a nice card.
Alright, 2 packs left, still digging for a mythic.
Arbora. Spellbound.
Fetid Heath. Alright.
There's a... No, never mind. I thought it was a foil rare.
Alright, last one, we're getting the mythic out of this pack.
Mythic.
Foil, there's a mythic.
Weird. Let's see. Nope.
Ship's Navigator.
Oh.
A foil Eldrami's Call. Wow. Yeah, there's some amount of duplicates.
Questionable duplicates.
Yeah, seeing a duplicate foil rare is wild. Like, you know, that's extremely unlikely. So let me pull that one out. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, so 2 foil Eldrami's Calls. That's wild. Like,
And
what
we
are
each
the
had
odds of
only
that?
2 mythics and two rare foils.
Yeah, we each had 2 mythics, 2 foil rares, and some amount of duplicates, like some above average amount, I would say. So maybe there's something going on with the scrambling. It's nothing I would say to be like super concerned with. But yeah, keep a watch on box openings and we'll see what happens.